Alright guys, well we're back after it. Today we're going to do something a little different. We are going to be doing a hang and hunt on our privileged ground out here that we shot the doe on earlier. What we're doing is taking that setup, moving a little bit further back in, a little closer to the bedding areas, but it is a hang and hunt, so I'm carrying in my sticks. I'm going to be hunting out of my saddle. Super duper windy today, and the wind's going to be blowing in my face as I'm working back in. So I'm really hoping that anything that's a little further up or somewhere closer to this bedding back in this timber hasn't heard my setup and still comes out. But it's about 3 o'clock now. I gotta get a move on, get some stuff set up, hopefully get everything hung and clipped on by like 4:30, and then sit till 7. So I'll see you guys out there, and I'll talk to you a little bit more in the tree about what I find. Alright guys, I'm finally set up. I called my time pretty well. It is exactly 4:30 right now. It took me a little bit of consideration to get into this exact set. I wanted to be on the opposite tree line, just so my wind is going straight out. But there's just really not any good tall trees right here. There was maybe one, but it got me so far away from down here that I couldn't see off to my right-hand side. And that's what I know these deer are coming from this bedding area and moving across me here. But what they also do is they come down. But this is their main travel point. It's a big trail going right across my left-hand side. That's why I have this shooting lane here. And then if I have another shooting lane here that I could try to mess around and get to, I think I'll be able to. A lot of these times, these deer, when they move through here to here, they just walk in front of you. But I only use 2 sticks to get up, because getting up higher, I just lost all my coverage, really. I think once the sun gets behind those trees, the stand's gonna be really cool. The grass here is really, really, really tall, but it also makes the deer feel safe. So I'll just have to keep my eyes peeled. I just saw a buck standing behind me. He's a little 8-pointer. Not that I would have shot, but there was another deer behind him. It just kind of moved off. I think he was about 45 yards away. I think he heard me move, and he didn't really like it. So wow, what a buck. Super wide 8-pointer. I think he's the same wide 8-pointer from last year, but he just went and bedded below the first pond. He just went the other way. I threw everything I had at him. He's with another buck. So obviously he's not too worried. He's gonna mess up. And this stand's gonna work. I think that might be the buck I'm holding out for. Wow. Big. I'll probably start backing up. Because I don't think he's going to make his way down here anymore. He didn't even hear me, I don't think. Just crazy because the wind's not even blowing right now. Wow. Good sound. Good sound. I'm going to keep some more ear for him though. We got 20 more minutes. Something could spook him down. Alright. Well, today is October 23rd, currently 6 a.m. We are heading back into the stand that we hung and sat, I think that was about 7 days ago, either on a Wednesday or Thursday. I think it was Thursday, actually, I hunted. But, so about 6 days ago, and we had a really cool encounter. So, the buck that, I think it's the same 8-pointer that I was chasing last year, a 3-year-old, probably like a 140s 8, nice and wide, just, you know, pretty good outside the ears. And he blew up this year. He didn't like add a bunch of crazy points, but I think he added 1 kicker and a bunch of mass. Bunch of distance. He's just way bigger. So he was hanging out with the same buck that I got video of on my doe video. I think they running around in a bachelor group, which also makes me to believe that that buck that I was after was behind me September 15th when that other buck walked out. Because I did hear another deer running around the side. But that's besides the point. It's all hearsay. But we're heading back into the set. I love this set. I can see a ton. There's multiple deer passages. What I found when I was walking in, which was even, you know, more reassuring, was fresh scrapes and rubs just inside the timber line at 10 yards. You know, 10 to 15 yards to that timber line, and then they're sitting right into it. And I can shoot into that timber. You know, they do use the middle field to walk around. There's super tall grass throughout all the fields. So they have a lot of cover as well to move in and out of. But we're going to hunt until about 10:30 probably this morning. Shooting light should be around 7:20. The goal is not to bust anything on the way in because I'm pretty sure I'll be walking right by his bed. Why we're hunting this morning? Big reason is huge cold front moved it through for a 1-day cold front. For the last 4 or 5 days, it's been south winds, 80 degrees, and today the wind switches out of the north at about 10 or 8 miles per hour, which helps with my wind direction for scent, but also drops that temperature down throughout the morning. So the morning low is actually at about 9 a.m. And that's what I'm looking for. Something to get these deer up moving around 8 or 9, because you can't shoot them at 5 a.m. They're probably moving around right now, but I can't shoot them right now. So I'm hoping my strategy works. I hope that they're getting into the pre-rut. They're checking these scrapes. They're moving like they should. So everything, you know, the time of year means a lot more than anything when you're hunting. So they're into the rut. It's starting to go. People are seeing bucks fight. There's scrapes. So I'm going to shut up here, get snuck into the woods, get set up real quiet. I won't do a tree interview until at least 8 o'clock, because I'm going to let the forest wake up and me get some good light before I start talking. But we'll come back out this afternoon, but I do have to leave for work in the middle of the afternoon, which I wish I was just sitting all day, but that's okay. Got to make money, so. Alright, I will see you guys about 15 feet up, hopefully chasing after a big buck. Right here in front of me. Try to grunt him in. He's with the doe, so he might not come. It's the 8-point I'm after. He's just kind of standing back just shot him at 20 yards. Alright, so I'm gonna go back to the car. I have my computer. I'm gonna go watch the film. I think I hit him a little back. I know I did. It's just a little back. I didn't get the film too much on shot, but I cannot ask for that again. I mean, I timed it perfectly. I played everything perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. He came out of his bedding here. He was tailing a doe. He came over here, made a scrape in front of me. I got that on film good. And then walked straight into these paths in the trees, which I think he was a little closer than I thought. But everything's downhill. We should angle through. We should pop out there. I'm gonna give him at least 2 to 3 hours. Try to come look for blood before work. Because I have to go in at 12, but I could not have read that better. I can't believe I just did that. I really hope it's good on film. I know you guys saw him coming in, and if anybody's looking back on this, judging me for not getting that on film. Wow, I'm sorry, but that is such a beautiful deer. Thank you, Lord. Oh. Dear Lord, thank you for that opportunity. Thank you for the chance to prove myself. I can't believe I did that. Oh, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta get down. Go back to the car. Oh my gosh. So I got Dad's truck. He was nice enough to let me borrow it today so I could get this buck out. But after reviewing the film, and you guys will have already seen, he walked right behind the limb that I knew I was gonna have troubles with. That was just too big for me to cut when I first sat, and if I didn't see anything this afternoon, I was probably gonna cut that limb. I had my saw with me. However, I did not cut it, and he walked right in front of it while I shot, so I didn't get to see where the arrow really went in. I still think it's a little back, but quartering it away from me. What we're doing right now is we're heading back out to go look for blood, and I'll carry my bow back there just in case he's laying down back there and I need to put another one in him. I'll have my arrow and everything prepared for that. But yeah, we're gonna go try to find him, see what kind of blood we have. If it looks really, really bad, I have a blood tracker on the phone that will come in this evening after work, and we'll go try to get together and find it. I would love to find him in the next hour. But if I have to wait all day, then I have to wait all day. I've waited my whole life to shoot a deer like that. So I wish I would have got it on a little bit better film, but man, came in making that scrape, looking all freaking big like that. And I really hope I can find him. So I'm getting on the main road and I'm gonna get off the camera, and I'll see you guys out in the field. Alright, so I'm back out at the property. This was my access point this morning, so I came down the other side of the field and then cut back in. So I'm gonna do that same path, walk really slowly through the woods, and try to get down there to my stand. I got my bow with me and my release too, if I find them. But hopefully try to go down and find some blood, take some pictures, see what everybody else thinks, and then make my decision from there. There's my camera arm. That's where I shot from. I shot right into there. Buck came out from there, walked straight across, and I shot him about right there. So let's go take a look. I just found my arrow. Let's get to that. Okay, that is looking very good from right here. First blood on the ground. We do have blood. Okay. There's a long drop of blood. Blade deployment. I think it's a little dark red, but I'm gonna send this to a couple buddies and see what they think. I'll be right back with you guys. I got first blood. Actually, I see him going right through here. So, all right, let's get on the trail. So I ran through here. Blood through here. We crossed this fence, went this way. Blood. I see a deer. That is a deer. Let's hope he's down. Guys, he's down. No way. Oh my gosh. Oh my Lord Almighty. Oh my. What did I do? Let's make sure he's down. Oh. Oh. Look at this toad. Oh. That is what I'm talking about. He died fast. He's already stiff. Oh. This thing is so cool. I mean, holy cow. This is the Dagger buck I've been chasing. I have trail camera pictures and my food plot of him just right over here. My first encounter with him was last week, 6 days ago. I finally saw him on hoof. I saw this deer last year. You know, he came in at about 80 yards, but wow. I mean, the shot was far back, but the G5 broadhead opened him up so wide. I mean, there's no way he was making it through that. I mean, wow. I wish I would have got the shot on film, but you know, I can actually see my stand from where I shot him. He's didn't go 40 yards. Didn't go 40. Look at that. That's so unbelievable. I'm gonna get him dragged out of here, cleaned up, be able to park down here. I won't have to drag him too far, but I will have to drag him, and he's heavy. This is a big deer. Good 4.5-year-old, big neck. He might be even 5. Wow, unbelievable. I could not be happier. Yeah. Oh. All right, guys, we are all loaded up. We got Dagger in the back of the truck here. I'm gonna take him back and get him processed. We got work here in a couple hours, so I gotta get moving. But absolutely great hunt. Couldn't have asked for a better buck. Better morning, better sit, and a better outcome with him only dying in about 40 yards. So the shot was a little far back, but it came out perfect. So it came out on that opposite end, right in the middle of the rib cage. So it was definitely a liver hit from what I saw, but it kind of worked up in there. Couldn't be happier. Really couldn't be happier with him. Absolutely beautiful buck. So you have not seen a much happier deer hunter than there is right now. I'm gonna go show him off. You guys take care. We'll see you for rifle season. Tyler's gonna be heading down to his farm to go look for an 8-point just like this. Well, this is a 9, but couldn't be happier. Thank you guys for watching. One last look at this guy, and I'm gonna get out of here.